Hey everyone.
Hi everybody, it's Patrick here with Heather, and it wasn't until we just pushed play that we realized how lovely we matched today.
We do that quite often, not really paying attention.
Awesome.
Anyways, hey, we're
Awesome.
here. One of the other groups that we're involved in is currently reading How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. And I just opened it up to a section this morning and read something that I found really interesting and want to share with everybody. So, oh, that's so funny. Because the page is gone.
Now you just lost the page.
Because I just lost the page. But anyways, essentially it was talking about criticizing and how it's human nature to want to go around and criticize other people, behavior, complain, all that kind of stuff. And the book talks about how that doesn't serve you in your relationships and it doesn't win you friends. And we talk a lot in our program about, criticizing and complaining and the downsides of that and how it's not really serving us. But what struck me this morning is really who is our worst critic. And truly, I think it's probably the essence of the majority of our passion in helping people is that our worst critics are ourselves. We usually criticize ourselves more than we do anybody else. Now we're not, doing it outwardly. Nobody really knows.
Yeah, think about it in the morning when you step out of the shower and you're getting ready for the day and you look in the mirror. How many things do you say to yourself that are really not very friendly? Like, oh, your eyes are looking really squinty today, or the bags under your eyes are so big today, or have you ever noticed how one ear is bigger than the other? Or did you say, oh, I look like crap today, I feel like crap today, or why do you even bother putting makeup on? It doesn't make you look any better. Like, how mean are you to yourself in the morning? And what we found is that we are our worst critic. Go ahead.
We say things to ourselves that we would never ever say to anybody else. We are truly the meanest to ourselves, and it really shrinks us down, and it makes us feel awful inside, and oftentimes makes us, a lot of times makes us lash out at other people or makes us criticize other people, which doesn't bring us closer to other people either. So
that's right. So we do a little piece in class where we talk about what are the mean things that you say to yourself on a regular basis, and if you said those out loud to someone else and someone heard you, what would they think? What would be the impression that they had? Because we don't do that. We don't walk around all day going, wow, you really look horrible today, or oh, you're too fat today, or this and that. We don't do that. But it's easy for us to do that to ourselves in the mirror. And we call those negative thoughts. And those negative thoughts have been building on other negative thoughts since you were as little as 2 years old. And what happens is when you say things like that enough, they become part of your habit, they become part of your pattern. And so I ask you this week to think about that. What are the negative things that you've been saying to yourself that you may actually even believe to be true now? When we say them enough, we start to believe them as the truth. And when we start to believe them as the truth, it limits our possibilities for what we can actually accomplish. We start to believe things like, I'm not good enough, I don't belong, I'm not worthy, I don't measure up. And on the phone call we were on this morning, that was a big piece of it. We were talking about what are the thoughts that go through your head when you meet somebody new. And there's 30 of us on the phone call, and what happened was, it was very, very quickly we came up with this list of, do I belong? Maybe I don't belong. How do I make them like me?
I never
belong. Do they need to like me? What if they don't like me? Or what if they don't love me? What if I don't belong? What if I don't measure up?
Don't stand out. Like, don't talk. Don't show them.
Don't be too smart. Don't be too stupid.
Yeah.
The thoughts were all of a sudden, before you even get into that meeting the new person, you can create this anxiety and this pressure inside of your chest. Yeah. And what we want to do is just help people kind of get past that. And the first piece of the program is awareness.
Absolutely.
Becoming aware of what are the things that we say to ourselves that are negative, that are not serving us, and how do we get past that? So we thought we'd share that with you today. Spend the rest of the day, if you have a second, or if you want to add it into the comments below. What are the negative things that you say to yourself that you know aren't the truth, but you've said them so many times in the past that you start to believe them? And they're things, a lot of times we pass them on to our children because they see us talking to ourselves. They see the way we look at ourselves. They see the way that we respond to ourselves, and they pick up our habits. They learn what we do, not what we say. And so how is it affecting your household? because the best way for you to teach your children is for you to do better. The best way for you to improve yourself is to start loving yourself and being gentler with yourself.
Because every single one of you and every single one of us deserves love and
Absolutely.
deserves happiness. And we're our own worst enemy.
Absolutely.
And so we one of our passions is to help people get past that and to be able to look at themselves in the mirror and really love that person that's there.
That's right. So your job today, listen to those thoughts, understand those thoughts, be aware of the ones that are not serving you, and start looking at how are you going to get rid of those. And we'd love to help you with that. So
Absolutely. So
come
reach
join
out to us.
Awesome. Have an awesome, awesome day, because you deserve it.
Absolutely. Talk to you later.
See you.